Every day when we start planning the show, we look at headlines and inputs from around the world. And I can tell you that the comparisons can be very interesting sometimes. I've got one for you. Sample this. Top headline in the US today. The government has ordered 1 lakh body bags. Top headline in the UK. The Prime Minister is hospitalized with the Wuhan Coronavirus. Top headline in India. Parliamentarians have taken a 30% salary cut. The top headline in Japan. The government will declare an emergency as cases soar. Do you know what's the top headline in China? Tourist places are packed with people. Business is back on track. Beijing says it has won this battle. The state media is reporting figures of recovery and beaming images across the world. Images like these. This video is from Huangshan. It's a popular mountain range in China. Thousands of people gathered there over the weekend. Take a good look first. Social distancing? Well, China opened up this tourist destination for free. Anyone could come. There was no ticket required. The state media says the mountain range had to close early because the number of visitors was more than the daily limit. The local government is offering free entry to 29 such sites. Basically, they're encouraging people to visit because they want to boost the number of visitors and show more such pictures to the world. The message is very clear. All is well in China. That's what they want to tell the world. The people are out on the streets again. Factories are up and running. People are going back to work. We found this video on a Chinese state media platform. And that's precisely why we decided to challenge it. Chinese state media only shows what the government wants you to see. We found other reports then which paint a totally different picture. Reports which deflate China's claims of normalcy. Reports which say China is faking it. This one, for instance. CategoryNews is a business publication. It says the lights are on in factories in China, all right. The machines are running, but there is no output. It's a farce. It's an act. The factories are running, but they're not producing anything. China would have you believe that people are going back to work. This is a report in Xinhua. Xinhua is the state-run news agency of China. And this report says 88% of agricultural enterprises have quote-unquote restarted business. 89% of the key infrastructure projects are now back on track. 89%. And consumption of electricity has revived to 90% in China. These are very tall claims. And they're equally vague claims. They do not measure output in any form. There is no way to cross-check these claims. China is often accused of fixing numbers, GDP, foreign direct investment, unemployment. Such data from China has been called, quote-unquote, aspirational rather than descriptive. Well, here's the latest example. Manufacturing activity in China had hit a record low in the first 2 months of this year. But in March, there was a magical turnaround. The figures show a significant spike. Economists are stunned at such a rebound. Well, now reports say it may be fake. CategoryNews' report explains this gap in data. It says local governments are under a lot of pressure in China and they've been given targets. So they have to make sure that everyone goes back to work. And they're cooking the books. So factories are open, but they're not making anything. As long as the lights and machines are on, there should not be any problem. That's what they think. The dragon excels in deceit. And this is the latest example, the illusion of economic recovery in China.